This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
On the show, NBA, they are coming back, and players are starting to kind of fall by the wayside. David Bertans, who's a hell of a shooter, he's had 2 ACLs. He said, nope, I'm not playing. And I've got a big contract coming up. I don't want to miss it. He's an unrestricted free agent, look, Washington has no shot at the playoffs. It's ridiculous that they're even in the mix as it is. But I understand why he's not risking it. And there's also a part of me that says he doesn't want to stay in Washington either. That he's probably, because he's unrestricted. And there's no tagging in the NBA like there is in the NFL. So in the NBA, you can leave. This is a guy that's going to leave. There's no doubt in my mind he's not coming back. Trevor Ariza also has an issue, too, that he wanted to stay because of his son. And he's got visiting rights with him for the next month, and he's in the middle, of a divorce and all that stuff. So he chose to do this. Now, he's with Portland. They're not going anywhere either. You know what I mean? So that was kind of a trend with the first two, that they had their personal or professional issues with it, and they're out. Yesterday, Avery Bradley decided, I'm out. I'm not going to play. Now, the Avery Bradley one, I have a beef with that one, okay? Because Avery Bradley is opting out. Let me read you the story, okay? Bradley, his 6-year-old son Liam, has a history of struggling to recover from respiratory illnesses, and it's unlikely that he could have been medically cleared to enter the Orlando bubble with his family. As committed to the Lakers teammates and the organization as I am, I'm ultimately play for my family. And so, at a time like this, I can't imagine making any decision that might put my family's health and well-being at even the slightest risk. As promised also, I will use this time to focus on the formation of projects to help strengthen my communities. Okay, now, Avery Bradley was one of those cats that was kind of like he was kind of on the Kyrie side about maybe we shouldn't play. And, Kyrie's a phony. That guy, come on. He's a flat earther. That's all you need to know. Now, his son has a history of struggling to recover from respiratory illnesses. But he's not ill right now. Okay? And Avery, you're not going to get him ill because you're going to be away from him for 3 months. The one that I got to tell you that this one bothers me a little bit if I'm the Lakers, because if his son was sick and he needed to attend to his son, I'm all for it, dude. Forget it. Your son first over anything you're going to do in basketball. And Avery Bradley's made some money, so it's not like the end of the world for him to miss these games. I get it. But your team has a shot at a championship. Okay? Your son is not sick. Okay, so you're not going to see him for 3 months. This all falls in line with Avery Bradley like I do with millennials and Generation Zs and any other idiots out there that tell me, oh, I don't want to be stuck in my house. I only have one life to live. You're 22. Don't worry, okay? So you're stuck at home for a couple of months. Even if you're 53 like me and you're stuck at home for a couple months, you've lived 53 years of your life, able to party and do a lot of things. You can stay in your house for a couple months, and eventually we'll get back to our lives. But right now, let's focus on saving people. You know what I mean? And so, for me, the Avery Bradley one would be bothering me if I'm a Lakers guy. Because the Trailblazers aren't going anywhere. The Wizards are a joke. I get that. But the Lakers, man, that's the one team that I feel has a shot against the Clippers. I still think the Clippers are going to win. They're better, and they just got better again more than the Lakers because they lost Avery Bradley. And trust me, if they replace him with J.R. Smith, it's not even the same player. Not even close. Okay? So I kind of find it cheesy that he's stepping away from the game. If your son is not ill, and they don't need you at the moment because you have to take care of your son. There's, you got to be there to support your family, your wife, all of that. I would understand that 1,000%. But what is it? Why? Because you're going to be away from you've been with your son the last 3 months. You've been out of basketball. So what? So you leave for 3 months. You know you're coming back. And what do you have to do after you're done? Maybe you quarantine for 2 more weeks to make sure, and then you hang out with your family? Okay. Not the end of the world, man. To me, the Avery Bradley one, cheesy. Okay? Flipper13 says, right on, Big O. Avery Bradley could have played, and if his kid were to get sick, he could leave the bubble, and even though he's not a doctor. Yeah, no, that's right. If the kid would get sick, he'd say, hey, I'm out of here. I got to go take care of my son. Nobody would question that. But if I hear your son is not sick, and you can't be away from your family for 3 months because you don't want to be in a bubble, oh, give me a break, dude. How soft is this world, man? What have you been doing the last 3 months? Haven't you been with your kid? You got 3 months now. Anyway, let's see. Anyone heard of Candace Owens? Yes, I have heard of Candace Owens. Big deal. Mike Miller might be in play too for the Lakers. Can he walk? Let's see. Bet the house on the Heat 2020 NBA champs. Trust me. Yeah, Rich. Yeah, we trust you, buddy. Avery doesn't want the blame if the Lakers lose. There's only one guy that gets the blame. Okay? There's only one guy that gets all the credit, and there's only one guy that's going to get all the blame, and that's LeBron. Okay? Nobody cares about Avery Bradley.